Hello YouTube and welcome Diecast family to another weekly haul episode. And this time I got a bunch of new Hot Wheels from the D case. My store, it looked like my Target might have got like 3 or 4 cases, but somebody organized all the fantasy castings on the pegs. So that was the only thing hanging on the pegs at Target. Haven't seen any Hot Wheels anywhere else. Ended up picking these up off a local collector who found them at Walmart about an hour from here or so. So, got a whole bunch of DK's cars. Really happy and grateful to get these, because I haven't found nothing at all for Hot Wheels since November, maybe even October. So, got a 2021 Ford Bronco. Really cool paint livery on it. Could go without the brown tires. Hate when they do that with the trucks. Pretty heavy casting though. Feels like it's well made from Hot Wheels. Nice front detail. Next one's going to be a 2020 Jeep Gladiator in the Borla Racing paint scheme. Paint scheme I do collect. And I'm so behind on Hot Wheels, I have no idea what I have, what I don't have, what releases are out there. I know right now there's like 4 different hobby releases coming out, or like exclusive releases coming out. Plus 1 or 2 Walmart like 5-car releases. One with a Super Chase C8 Corvette that's black, and I guess it's really hard to find. It's like way more rare than a Super, and it's numbered 0 out of 5. So kind of strange. Let's try and see what was on the hood of this. Really cool. I have yet to detail out the bikes on one of these, but I definitely want to detail out the bikes, make a custom. Just with the bikes detailed out, because the RLC came out with like a Power Wagon or something that had a motorcycle in the bed that was all detailed out, and it looked freaking awesome. I do not have it in my collection. It goes for quite a bit. So we got the Nissan R390 GTI. Pretty cool to see it in like a street variation that doesn't have a racing paint scheme on it. Well, this is Reyes Rides or something, if that means anything to anybody. Doesn't mean nothing to me, but next one is going to be a 1967 Ford GT40 MK5. Always happy to add a Hot Wheels golf racing to the collection. Definitely will look awesome in the golf racing collection. (1967) Ford GT40. Just seeing why it looks so much different than the other GT40. What year is the other GT40 casting from the 60s? The next one was a super treasure hunt. This Dodge van. I'm not sure what case this super comes out in or came out in. And there's that Reyes Rides again. So, I'm not sure what's up with that. If anybody knows, comment down below. But man, even the main line of this looks freaking amazing. And I did pick up the super of this. It was a super I definitely wanted to have in my collection. I like the van casting, plus I love this color. So we can compare the super to the main line. Here's a super. Definitely lighter in color. More of a metallic spectra flame looking, I guess. One of these would be cool to detail out that little go-kart on the inside. You can see it pretty good through the windows. Especially the top. You see it perfectly through the top. Definitely might have to do a custom of one of these. I'm pretty sure this was released in a Moon Eyes variation, wasn't it? Awesome front detail on these. See, the decals are identical. Besides, the Super Treasure Hunt had a TH somewhere on it. We'll see it when it comes around again. Up front, the front right. So, okay. It's right above whatever little decal that is at the bottom there. They just barely squeezed it in on the side there. So it's right above the Dodge on the other side. Man, they really squeezed it in on that. Kind of makes it blend in. Oh, I knocked over one of my people. It's a pain to get them to stand up straight. If you have them, you know what I mean. The next one, I broke down. He had it available, so I said the hell with it. We got the Gasser TV series Batmobile. And I'm a big collector of the Batmobile, especially the original one, the TV variation. So I haven't bought any of these. Like, they're not even calling these tuned. It doesn't say on it anywhere tuned or anything. So I don't know what they're calling these little short cars. But I haven't bought any yet. But when I saw this Batmobile release, I knew I was going to have it for the Batman collection. And now, I kind of like these little things, so I might go after the other ones that came out. They're kind of neat. I hated them when I seen them on eBay for the first time. Somebody in... somebody in some other country was taking normal Hot Wheels and they were cutting them down real short, making them look short and stubby like this, and then doing like popular paint schemes on them. And they were selling for $150. And then die-cast manufacturers started making them, and they sell for big bucks too. And then they caught on. A lot of people started making them. And then Hot Wheels, like last year, jumped on the bandwagon. They did have out the tuned cars before, but to me, these aren't like the tuned cars or like the shortened cars that you see them making from the other countries. The tuned, I don't know, they're a little bit different than these. Which I haven't saw a tuned release for a couple years. I don't know if they gave up on that line or what. The next one, we got a 94 Bugatti EB110 SS. In yellow. And once again, it has that on it. It says Raised Rides. What is Raised Rides? Right? Rise Rides? I don't know. Then the next one is going to be the 1973 BMW 3.0 CSL race car. And this also was a super. Not sure what case it was a super for. Definitely a super I want to get. This is definitely one of the BMW castings I do collect from Hot Wheels. Thought I might have had that super, but I don't. Definitely need to get one. I don't go after all the supers. I think there's, 12 supers or 14 supers a year. But I do go after the ones I like. And I don't mean go after them by hunting them in the store. I mean go after them by hunting them on eBay or Instagram. Here we go with the damn brown tires again. Really just ruins a whole casting, even though this custom Ford Bronco looks pretty damn cool. Very lightweight. Does not feel as well built as this one. This one just feels better built in your hand, like heavier, more solid. This feels really cheap and lightweight. It has more metal. Should be heavier. They must make the metal thinner on it because it's a larger casting. I don't know. And then the next one, going to be a fan favorite, is a 1955 Chevy Bel Air gasser. Awesome, beautiful looking gasser. And I already have one of these that I picked up early. Love the color green on this. Kind of close to the color green that I've been making some customs of. Now they're making an RLC release of this in green Spectroflame. So I'm sure it's going to sell out in a matter of minutes. But it's one I'm definitely going to have to pick up. Plus, I got all these gassers I painted in Spectroflame. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with them. And I'm thinking about using the same decals on all of them. And if I do, I'm thinking about maybe doing this one. Because I think this deco would look good on any vehicle you put it on. You can see how that's not perfect on the front. Stuff like that on a brand new Hot Wheels that I just cracked open really makes me feel better about the customs I do. Because something like that would be fixed. It wouldn't be something I would leave. So, debating. I might open this. Even though I have one open, I might have to do a wheel swap on this. This one almost might be worthy of a wheel swap. Looked nice with a nice set of Real Riders. Set of black. Maybe with a chrome lip. White letter tires. Yeah, I think I might have to do a wheel swap on this. Next one we got is going to be a custom 2001 Acura Integra GSR in green. Really good looking mainline. Metallic green. And it's super metallic. The next one of my favorite, got the Mazda RX-7. And I know some people, when I did my Mazda video, they were upset I didn't show my Mazda RX-7 collection. But that's a whole entire other side of the jammer. So, hit the subscribe button, because I will be posting a video of it when I get a chance. I'm behind. I already have a couple videos filmed that I need to download. So, I'm already behind a couple videos. So, it might be a few videos out, but I will be doing a video on my Mazda RX-7s. I almost need to start like a Euro Tuesday or something videos. So I can start showing all my European car collection, and maybe like a JDM Wednesdays or something, so I can show my JDM collection. But where does this stop? And I have my camera set up a little different, so sorry about that. It's twice now it's fallen over, but it's sitting up more vertical, trying to get a better view of the car for you. But it makes it real easily knocked over. The next one's a pretty unique car. A coupe clip, but it's real heavy. It has rivets, but alright, it's two pieces, but it feels all metal. So it's new for 2022. Special feature, see back for details. You can read that if you want, but oh, it's a keychain. There it is. Special feature, the keychain. Huh, maybe I will put it on my keychain. It might need customized though. Very heavy. Every bit as heavy as a die-cast car or heavier. Small enough fit in your pocket, I think, though. Very sleek. I'm sure if you carried it around in your pocket, though, I would imagine that stuff probably wear off. Unless you put a good heavy clear coat over everything. Or unless they did. It's probably why it's not painted or nothing. But you see, it is riveted together in two pieces. So, that must be how they're able to make it hollow and lighter. It does feel like it has a clear coat on it. Definitely a Z-Mac though. And the next one is probably the hottest item out of this entire case. I have seen these sell anywhere between $15 to $30 on eBay, which is just nuts for a $1 mainline. People just couldn't wait for the 2020 Toyota Tacoma. It is very nicely done by Hot Wheels, especially for $1. Of course, I did not pay $1 for these. I ended up having to pay $2, but still a hell of a deal at $2, I think. Seeing how I haven't found a freaking Hot Wheels in a store since November. That's how much it cost me at the hobby shop if I would go. Because I think if a case hits somewhere, somebody's grabbing the whole thing, except for maybe a handful of the fantasy castings, and they're taking it down to the hobby shop and selling them to that guy. Then he sells them, and everybody has to make a profit, so. And the next one is a 1970 Chevy Chevelle, which I picked that one up to make a custom of. Because I already have one open. The gasser in this might have been from the previous case, because I did get a handful of cars from him a couple weeks ago from a different case. That might be why I had them. And of course, if you're a fan of my channel and watch my channel, you already know this is my absolute favorite casting from Hot Wheels. Absolutely love it. They need to make an RLC of it already. What are you waiting on, Hot Wheels? You already have it with a metal base that came out in Car Culture. Hell, I'll take another Car Culture release. But an RLC release in the golf racing livery or Idle Rock or something, come on, make it happen. Somebody from Hot Wheels watching my channel, I highly, highly doubt it. But if you are, bring it up to your bosses. I mean, I'm working on a RLC variation of it right here. But we need an official one. Come on, Hot Wheels. Make it happen. Sorry, guys, had to hear that rant. But as you can see, I'm definitely a big fan of it. Yes, that's a hard to get Toys R Us variation. I have every variation, including, take you guys over here for a minute. You guys don't ever come over here and see this. My pegboard. But right there. There it is. I actually got that from Champion DJK. He knows what a huge fan I am of this casting. He doesn't collect theirs. He picked it up for $2 at like a local meet. I think he did pay $2 at a local meet for it or something. And he offered it to me. Or gave it to me. Can't remember now. It's probably been 3 or 4 years now. But that might be the only one that exists. And the Toys R Us one's really rare, and it goes for crazy money. But that air will never leave my collection. These chevelles would be the last ones that would leave my collection. It's kind of what got me started collecting again, was buying one of these chevelles standing in line. I seen it hanging up. I don't know if it was Edelbrock release or the Golf release, but it was one of them, and it was at Super Kmart. So next we got a 2009 Ford F-150 in the Goodyear. The next one is a casting I do collect from Hot Wheels, and it's going to be the 68 Dodge Dart. And this is a really goofy art car, but I had to have it for the collection. And the next one, for me personally, it's the highlight of the case for me. I know a lot of people might think it's that Ford Bronco or that thing for the kind of money it's going for. Or that truck. Holy cow, I can't believe what the truck's going for. But for me, it's going to be this right here. This Toyota Land Cruiser. I just love the paint deco they did on it. It has the brown wheels. Them darn dirty dogs, you Hot Wheels. Would you quit putting the brown wheels on shit already? But man, they kind of blend in on this. And then I got a couple premiums off him. I still need to get a bunch more of the premiums that are out right now. Like the whole new Boulevard release. I got one out of the Boulevard. And it's going to be this Acura NSX GT3. Very cool, like crazy paint scheme on this. And I do collect the Acura NSX any year 1/64th diecast. Absolutely love the Honda NSX ever since I was a little boy. So it's a car I grew up loving. I just thought it was the baddest looking freaking car when I was young. I thought it was crazy that Acura made a car that looked like a supercar. And to me, it looked just as nice as any Lamborghini or Ferrari that was out at that time in the early 90s. Which would have been when I was a young teenager. And this thing even looks way better out of the blister. Love these deep wheels that they put on the new Hot Wheels. Them are some of my favorite real riders from Hot Wheels. Really fitting for this car. Might have looked better in black or something, but... And the last one I got to show you for this weekly haul is going to be this Hot Wheels Premium Cool Combi. Now, I don't really collect the pop culture, but I do collect the Cool Combi. And the Cool Combi, it doesn't matter if you put a freaking Kit Kat emblem on it or anything. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. They all look good in this. I see people's custom collections that look like that, but every spot be a Cool Combi in a different paint scheme. And you could throw this right in there with it and would never even know it. And someday I might have a bunch of Cool Combis like that, but... For the price I've been paying for normal Hot Wheels to make customs of, because if it's something I can't find or I don't have, and I have to go to eBay for it, by the time I pay the $3, $4, $5 they want for the car plus shipping, if I can find something like this locally, it'd be so much cheaper for me. It already comes with the real riders. So that's $5 I'm saving. Even if I don't use them, I can use them on a different custom. And they have metal bases. I just thought of that. But I haven't been able to find, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you would have saw pop culture and everything else hanging on the pegs. Hell, what is it? There's several of them that came out a couple years ago that were peg warmers. There was 5 or 10 of them hanging on the pegs. And I didn't buy any extras. And they're all selling for $25 to $30 right now on eBay. And I haven't bought any extra Hot Wheels for a long time. I'm trying really, really hard just to buy one of each, because that's all I need. I just need one of each for the loose die-cast collection. At one time and for a long time, I tried to collect one loose and one carded of absolutely everything. It didn't matter if it was pop culture. I'd have this whole set loose and carded. So I'm really, and with the times we're living in, and who knows what's going to happen with gas prices and everything else, 2-3 years ago, I pretty much made the same amount of money that I make now. And gas was a fraction of the price, and food was half the price. Seems like I used to be able to go and spend $20 and buy a bag full of snacks. Not anymore. Can't go in or out of the dollar store sign without spending $50. But it's still just that one bag of snacks. But anyways, that's enough ranting for today. You guys heard enough of it. Leave comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let me know which is your favorite casting out of this haul. A lot of good ones. Awesome case. Really good case. I don't know how many of these are from the previous case or whatnot, but and if you stay tuned all the way to the end, like some of my subscribers I know do, then you can see this custom that I changed the wheels on. I've shown this custom before. I finished this one quite a while ago. Love the paint color on it. Absolutely love how the paint came out. The camera is not doing it justice. And I thought it looked cool with the flower paint scheme. But I changed the wheels on it. And I think it looks way better with that set of wheels. That's an awesome set of wheels. So if you watched all the way through and seen this custom, comment down below. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what you think about the wheel choice. And if it's fitting on the car, because I sure think it is. Let me know if you guys have found anything, because I still haven't. My stores around here still ain't got shit on the shelves. So, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.